How are you guys? It's the Czar of Dating, Czar Danya, and we take no prisoners in this dating game. Today we're going to go over something called compliance test. Now, women will test you in several different ways, fellas. I'm teaching you the real certified G game right now. One of these tests is a compliance test. She might ask you to hold her purse. She might ask you to hold her cup. She might ask you to take a picture of her. She could also potentially leave you hanging at a bar, at a lounge, whatever, to go talk to some guys that she knows or some girlfriends that she knows. How do you pass these tests? Well, thank God you have me. I'm going to teach you everything you need to know about the compliance test. Compliance in a man lowers attraction, fellas. Compliance in a man decreases attraction. I can't stress that enough. I talk about this in my attraction course, and you motherfuckers still don't want to listen. Compliance in a woman increases attraction. We all know that. But the more compliant you are to a woman's demands, the more beta you look, the lower her attraction for you. So the first one that I always encounter is, here, hold my purse for me. I tell a woman, no, I don't hold purses. I don't hold female shit. In the Bible, it says, thou should not wear female garments if you are a man. A purse is one of them, fellas. I'm not putting on a purse. I'm not holding a purse. I'm not being seen holding a purse so I can be emasculated in front of all the other women wherever I am. That shit ain't happening with me, fellas. So I'll give you some examples of how this happened. I'm out in New York City with this beautiful Asian doctor. She paid for everything. She even paid for the Uber for me to get there. That's how a boss player does it. After the dinner date, we're walking to her car, her brand new $100,000 car. She asked me to hold her purse for her. I said, no, put it on the hood of your car. And that's exactly what she did, fellas. On the way back, she let me drive her $100,000 car, and she gave me a blowy on the way back. So everything I'm telling you works. I know you want to act like a gentleman and hold a woman's purse for her or comply to her demands. Listen, you could still be a gentleman but have a backbone and say no. That's what separates the alphas from the betas who want to please people, who are seeking everyone's approval. They will do anything a woman asks them to do, even if it is to emasculate them. The second example, I'm out on a date with a brand new girl. She's 25 years old. We go to one of my favorite places, this classy bar. She asked me if I could show her where the bathroom is. I said, sure, no problem. Before she walks into the bathroom, she asked me to hold her purse for her. I said, no, put it on the ledge inside of the bathroom. The bathroom had a counter in there, a little table. See, I'm always 3 steps ahead. I'm like a fox. I see everything. So I'm always prepared for anything that a girl throws at me. You guys have to do the same thing. And she gave me that look, and rolled her eyes. But she still brought her purse inside, put it on top of the ledge. She came over that night, fellas. I'm not going to tell you exactly what happened, but if she were a Pokemon, she'd be a Squirtle. That's all I'm going to say, fellas. So I know this works. When you say no to a woman, that is her kryptonite. She sees you as much more attractive, fellas, rather than the beta male who complies to every single demand that she has. Now, the second one. She might ask you to hold her cup for her. It's a quick, subtle compliance test, fellas. You cannot fail these. I'm telling you, this is the difference between a woman finding you attractive and finding you unattractive. This is what separates the alphas from the betas. That's why they ask you that. It's a quick test just to see, are you really that alpha dude or are you a beta male? They don't have to directly ask you that. Here, hold my cup for me so I could tell whether or not you are a beta male or if you are an alpha male. They're not going to tell you that overtly. Women speak covertly, fellas. They speak much differently than men do. They have their own tests that are biologically hardwired inside of them. If you understand the game and you understand women, you can pass these with flying colors. I remember there was this one guy I saw at a bar. He approaches a group of girls. He was chatting up with one of the beautiful girls. And instantly, in order to disqualify him, all she had to say was, "Here, can you hold my cup for me, please?" And he actually held onto her cup. You know what she did after that? She turned her back and she completely ignored him. She instantly disqualified him from the alpha male. She knew this dude was a compliant beta male. That's all she had to do, fellas. And he was standing there holding her cup for several minutes like an idiot. Why are you going to be a woman's personal cup holder? I'm not holding anyone's cup. You got the wrong guy. If he actually told her no and he had a backbone, she would have continued talking to him and she would have found him much more attractive. This is why women do it. If they want to disqualify you very quickly, they'll ask you these compliant tests. They'll ask you these questions. Now, the third one you might encounter when you're out on a date with a girl, I've encountered this several times. "Oh, can you take a picture of me?" I'm not being anyone's personal photographer. I'm not being her thirsty fan. She's not a celebrity. Every girl wants to act like they are a model. If you comply to taking her picture, we all know what happens. The picture is never good enough. You have to take 50 more and stand there like a complete idiot in front of everyone as if this girl is a model now and you're her photographer. Another thing, when you tell a girl, "No, I'm not anyone's personal photographer," they will never ask you ever again when they go out with you. That's the whole point, fellas. I'm not being that guy that's going to comply and say yes and then take a picture of her every time she's out on a date. I don't do beta shit, fellas. And this works very well when a girl knows you have a backbone and you can put her in her place. That's exactly what a woman wants from a man. Don't be scared to do it, fellas. And I've had guys that messaged me and told me that the pictures that they took of the girl they were out with, she actually used those pictures on the dating app now. They will use those photos on a dating app now. You might see it, who cares, for other guys to like them. Even on her social media, she will post those pictures that you took in order for all these other beta male simps to like the photos, to message her. Why would you want to do that? That is the definition of a simp. I'm not taking a picture of any girl for some other guy to like the photo, comment on it, and then message her, especially on a dating app. Do you know how idiotic that is? If anything, if she asks you to take a photo of her, you could tease her. You could say, "Yeah, sure, give me your phone." Take her phone, take a picture of yourself, and then hand it back to her. That's it. Cocky and funny, playful, teaser. Let her know you're not falling for that shit. You're not falling for her compliance test. You can do it in a smooth way like that, fellas. I guarantee you her attraction for you has now risen. Because you are a man of character. You have a backbone. You're not going to be compliant to what a woman tells you to do. That's the third one. Now, the fourth one is a little tricky. Say you go out on a date with your girlfriend, a girl you just met. You go to this bar next to your area, and she notices a couple of guys that she recognizes. And she says, "Oh, wait right here. I just want to go say hi to them." If you stand there like an idiot and you wait for that girl pretending like you're on your phone, looking like a loser who has nothing else going on with your life, she will lose attraction for you. If a girl ever does that to me, what I do is this. Okay, if you want to go talk to those guys over there, you want to leave me hanging, guess what I'm going to do? I'm not going to be focused on you. I'm not worried about what you're doing. I'm going to go talk to several other girls. I'm going to go talk to the hottest girl next to me, maybe even two of them. I'm going to strike up a conversation, make them laugh so the girl notices. She'll be looking over her shoulder trying to see what I'm doing. I'm not worried about what she's doing. I want her to be worried about what I'm doing. And you'll realize very quickly, you'll notice this, she'll come over, she'll interrupt you and the girls you're talking to now, even if it's the cute bartender, and she'll act like she's your girlfriend. She'll try to cock block you. That's what I want, fellas. It also teaches her that anytime she wants to leave you hanging like that, she knows exactly the consequences that come with that. You talking to other women. She's not going to want that, fellas. That is very powerful. You have to learn the game, and you have to understand that women will do certain tests without them even knowing that they're doing it. They don't recognize that they're doing these tests. They're very quick. They're biologically hardwired inside of them. But this can be the difference between her going back home with you and her never talking to you again, fellas. You never want to be her purse holder, her personal cup holder, her personal photographer, or the guy that lingers around while she's flirting with other people that she knows or recognizes. You have to fight fire with fire, fellas. I have done all of these with great success. Learn the game. I'm teaching you the game. I gave you examples of when this happened, the success that I had, the failures that that one gentleman had when he became the girl's personal cup holder. It was embarrassing, fellas. Don't ever hold a girl's purse, her cup, or take her picture. If she asks you to hold her cup or to hold her purse, you just say, no, you could put it right there. Or, I'm not anyone's personal cup holder. Nah, I don't hold purses. I don't hold female shit. Because she's trying to emasculate you and make you appear less attractive. That's why she's doing it, fellas. You need to understand that women will say certain things that will put them in the right light. So they get mad when I make videos like this because a gentleman will always hold my cup. A gentleman will always hold my purse. They don't understand the biology behind it. They're not supposed to understand it, fellas. This is something that is hardwired inside of them. I have had great success saying no to women, and we all know that women can't handle the word no. And my no has a period at the end of it. That shit is like Rosa Parks' no. It worked for Rosa Parks, fellas. If you tell a girl no, it will also work for you. Remember, don't fail her compliance test. This is very important. This will either make you or break you in the dating world. Because I guarantee you 99% of all the men out there will comply and hold her purse, they'll hold her cup, they'll take her picture thinking that they're being a gentleman, and they'll wait while she's flirting with other guys right in front of him. That does not fly with me. I could fight fire with fire, however she wants it, fellas. Okay? If you want to learn more about these tests, grab my attraction course. Grab my relationship course. The link will be in the bio, fellas. I also have a VIP membership where I teach you game with a bunch of other like-minded individuals who are learning very quickly. They are getting good at the game, fellas. We can help you. Okay, it's $26 a month. You can join. You can cancel whenever you want. Whatever, it doesn't matter, fellas. And you also get half off of my courses if you join that VIP membership. Follow me on Instagram as well. I'm out. Thank you so much. We take no prisoners, fellas. Remember that.